There it goes. I wasn't wanting to start for a minute there. Should be popping up there in a few minutes. There it goes. Alright.
Huh? Oh.
Alright. It might be a little weird with you hearing me and then a delay and then hearing it again. Let me see. Alright. While we are waiting for people to show up, I'm going to go ahead and start scanning some of the non-Zelda amiibo, get some materials, wait for people to show up. And I should have muted my phone because I have my phone right next to the mic and I'm sure that sounds amazing. How does it look, by the way?
It looks really good.
Look and sound good?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, thank you. There's an open field. I like to go over here to scan. Go over there real quick. So like all this gear that I'm wearing right now is from Amiibo. Just swimming because why not? Such a nice game. And then I press this button. There it goes.
Rivali's gale is now ready.
My cup of water's in the way. Yo. How's it going? Talking to my chat. So for you guys watching, I'll probably have to explain this when people show up. I got a friend of mine sitting right over there. You want to say hello real quick?
Hi.
So it might get a little confusing, especially for her because I'm going to be talking to her every now and then. So if you ever see me looking that way and chatting to nobody, it's because I really am chatting to a nobody. But that's besides the point. There she is. If you go out of full screen real quick, you can see on the right there, there's a chat, so that's whenever I'm starting to like, so whenever I'm looking to you and talking, I'm talking to you. When I'm looking this way, it's not Ali, it's her name's Nikki. I don't think you actually, you know Sean? Big Sean?
Yeah, I actually did meet him when we went to the movies.
Yeah.
Hey.
So it's Nicole. Well, I'll explain when other people show up if we need to, but just know that I have Nicole sitting over here, just hanging out.
Do I need to come say hi?
You don't need to if you don't want to.
Yeah, I can.
If you want to, come say hi.
I'll just come say hi. Hi.
There she is. All right, now go away. This is my time to shine. It's my spotlight. Nah, I'm just kidding. Alright. For now, though, I'm gonna get started on this. Because this is the most boring part. So, get it over with. And if I even want a chance at getting this divine beast, I need all the materials I can get. So I'm going to be doing some major cooking right now. So what you got going on besides watching some low quality entertainment? Oops. I instinctively grabbed Mifa. Oh well. I was gonna do that anyways at some point. I meant to re-download that since I got my new phone. I haven't gone around to it yet though. I think the only time I played it though was when you and I went to go watch the Grand Order movie. Yeah, I probably did, because I think I remember making an offline guest account. That being said, it's not like I got very far to begin with, so... And if I remember right, I just skipped through all the story, because I was trying to get it done before the movie actually started. This is a controller that can read Amiibo. I think... Oh, heavens. I think my Switch just froze. Experiencing technical difficulties. Hold on. No, it didn't freeze. My controller did a thing. Hold on. Haven't had that happen before. Let the controller connect. There we go. Let's try that again. There we go. Heaven's Field. And I forgot to bring up my game screen. There it goes. So... Fate is the series, and then Grand Order, Heaven's Field, I guess that's like the seasons, I guess, something like that? Or, not seasons, but Fate is the IP, and then the name after is a series, I guess? Is that how that works? No? Explain, because I have no idea. That one on the ground. Nope, not the wheels. On the one hand, I love these Amiibo. They're pretty cool. I like having the collection on my shelf, looks nice. And then the functionality is also cool. On the other hand, having to scan all of them, and even worse, having to put them back up on my shelf every single week is such a pain. That being said, there's probably only like 3 more strings, maybe 4 at the most. So, kind of sad to say that we might not be doing this much longer. Let's see. Grand Order's game. Part of the Stay Night series. Alright, that makes a little more sense, but I think one of these days, next time you come over, you're going to have to explain it. Because it looks really cool. I want to get into it. But... kind of like with the, what is it called? The Monogatari series anime. I don't know which order to watch, or like... Because I watched some of it, and I really liked it. But I want to watch the rest of it once I find it. I debated doing this part, the scanning the non-Breath of the Wild Amiibo off stream, either right before or right after the stream. But I decided, for the sake of proving the legitimacy of this, not that anybody's gonna like call me out for it, really. I'm not that popular. I'm gonna do it all on camera. Let's see. Stay night is a game. Gotcha. All I can say to that is, what a weeb. I say, with my shelf behind this green screen full of anime waifus. 2 of which you have now, specifically because of fate. Alright, almost done. Last handful. I thought I just heard a falling star. Sound like it. Which, too bad I can't use those. Last one. Alright, now we're done with the one boring part. Now the next boring part is cooking, once this rain goes away. Go hit up that end real quick. Also, I just realized my green screen's a little off. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. Alright, as I was saying. And then back to this. Let's go hit up that end. Yep, I was going the wrong way. I think. Where is the end? Oh, that way. I had it right the first time. Soft bed, please. Sleep till the morning. Gotta be careful, I've only got 50 rupees to spare. Otherwise, I'm gonna not be able to get that last great fairy. And at least 3 of my viewers that I have, when they show up, are only here for that fairy, so if I spend those rupees early, then they'll be very upset with me. And of course this stuff. Gotta light a fire. Probably shouldn't light a fire with my you know what, do I have? I don't think I have a flint. No, I don't. And cooking is very important now, so I guess I'll waste an arrow. Okay, couldn't recover the arrow. Alright, And here comes the very important but very boring part, along with scanning Amiibo. Because I have got to survive being on fire by eating lots and lots of meat skewers. Because that's how that works. Thank goodness that the Amiibo drops so much meat. Alright. Make sure you stay hydrated. Drink lots of water. Very important. Because I care for you guys. So I'm just gonna keep on cooking these because these are really good until I run out of meat. Oops. I'm a little too far with that one, but that's fine. Actually, that's not a bad idea to have some higher level ones. Lord knows Link is gonna have all the iron he ever needs in his diet. What happens if I do that? I know I'm gonna waste the abilities, but I don't care about the abilities that much. No. Don't need a horse. So these are kind of useless, other than maybe the warm and cool and strength ones. There we go. That's a good one. Now getting rid of some of the useless stuff. Stamina, stealth, and armor. That's not going to help me at all when I'm on fire. Same with all these mushrooms. All I care about is those hearts. That is nothing. That was worthless. The only reason I'm not bothering trying to get like armor or attack up right now is because once I'm in that divine beast, I'm not going to be able to stop and cook. And so I need to like max out the amount of these foods that I can because I'm going to be slowly dying the entire time. And every time you eat a meal with an ability, there's a big old spider on the wall. It's definitely not that big, but it's creepy nonetheless. But every time you eat a meal with a different effect than the one you already have, it overrides it, so it goes to waste anyways. matter of fact, I wonder. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of those. That's not gonna help me at all, so I'm gonna go and just eat those so I can free up some more space. Because I only just barely made it up Death Mountain that last time. Like, I was literally down to my last meal that I could eat. You know what though? Just so I can free up space, I can go and drink these fireproof elixirs, even though I'm not supposed to use them. And then, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a meal out of these. That's a waste. Don't need to do that many, I just need the one. So if I do this, get a chili. Actually, that's not gonna work because it gives you one heart and I can't eat because I'm full. That was kind of a waste. There we go. Then I can do this. So I got Flame Guard, which is against the rules, but there we go. There we go, freed up 3 more spaces in my inventory. So that worked out just fine, actually. I didn't use them to advance or do anything, so I think that counts. Because otherwise there's no other way to get rid of them from my inventory. Almost there. I wonder how many more... Surely we can't hold that many more meals, right? Yeah, that must be the last one. Let me see. Oh, still hold a few more. And I think that's actually all the ones I can cook with. Until I scan more amiibo. I'm gonna go ahead and sell these real quick, because, like I said, I don't care about abilities. Make some more rupees so that I can sleep in inns when I need to. So where is that shop? That is the dye house. There we go.
Oh.
I want to sell.
Oh. Ah. Ah.
I don't remember if you need rupees to upgrade armor.
Ah.
I think to do that, all you need is the...
Yeah, I know you need the materials,
Yeah.
but I don't know if you needed anything else with them.
Ah.
I honestly
Ah.
don't remember.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh. Ah.
Alright, that's all I'm selling. Alright, that's all the boring stuff out of the way. What you want? Don't care. So now, I guess all that's really left to do is go back to this beast and try to not die. After I equip my helmet that helped me not die a little quicker. Alright, here we go. It's been a good minute since I've played, or I've done this, so... Oh, don't tell me it's not gonna let me teleport to it. I did the thing, right? Oh, there it goes. I clicked on the quest marker, not the actual beast.
I'm just gonna leave these off so I can hear you in real time.
Alright.
That way it's easier to than the
Confusing you?
Yeah.
Understandable. The helmet. No, I can't because I have to wear the Zoro armor to prove that I'm the actual Link. So like I can do the swimming part, but I can't do the progress the quest until you put this on, which I got this by accident. But it being in my inventory is fine, but I can't actually use it. So, which sucks. And I am on fire. I am no longer on fire, which means I spent all that time cooking for kinda no reason. Well, I guess I'm now just completely full on regular food now. Don't have any of my... Yeah. Alright, in that case I guess I can put this back on, so I can get my little bit of attack up. I am so glad I spent all that time doing all that stuff. Could have just gotten right into it. Alright, so I've got to get a thing onto that. And I forget how to do that, honestly. Alright. I gotta do a fire arrow. Arrow, come back. Does it open up to the outside? I guess I'll find out. Right. How do you open forward? Yeah, I know you have to go fight the boss outside.
There are 4 terminals.
Alright, we'll figure that out when we get to it. In the meantime, I forgot that it's completely dark in here. I don't have... Yes, I do. Alright, we'll see how long this durability lasts. Dark eye is kind of spooky. Alright, use up this because it's not broken. I completely messed that theory up. I'll take that guy. I do not have that many arrows. So I've got to use these very wisely. Guardian stuff. Can't use that. Ugh, I hate this so much. Oh, that stuff hurts you. Forgot about that. I know I need a blue flame somewhere else around here. There it is. Alright. Luckily I do have the Bow Goblin Amiibo, so I can hopefully get another fire weapon. Or a flammable weapon, I mean. But that doesn't mean I want to use this one up all willy-nilly. I love this music though. Forgot how nice it was. I forgot if you're supposed to be able to have lights on by now or not. I guess we'll see.
Nice job getting the map of the Divine Beast. The terminals that control Rudania are noted by the glowing points on your map. To take back Rudania, you got this.
Alright, it's opening back up. I got light, but I think... No, I'm not on fire. You might be okay then. Sweet. Yeah, until I go up top. For now, though, I'm fine. Little victory. I also just realized I probably could have been using some of my bombs to take out these guys instead of my very precious few arrows. Oh well. Alright, now that I got that out of the way. And now I need to shoot an arrow through there. So I'm gonna have to scan some amiibo and hope I get arrows. I'll do that once I finish. I think that, yeah, that's the glowing orb, so I need to fire that one. Nope, I thought that was an orb. That was the chest. That was pointless. Right. Tilting's the thing I gotta do. And I think I've done everything I can right now. Alright.
There are three
turns left. So that's the one that's outside. Out. Instantly on fire. Alright, so cooking all that food wasn't a complete waste of time then. I don't know what this is for. Alright, that did reach. What does that open up? It doesn't open up anything. It probably just gets rid of an enemy spawn. That's the nice thing about coming back to a game after so long is you start remembering all the neat stuff. Alright, let's head outside. I'm on fire. And I'm taking damage really quick. This is on fire. So I've got I went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a quarter hearts in those few seconds I was out there. So how do I want to do this? For now, so that's a climbable thing right there. Oh, I don't have... Shoot. I need an arrow to shoot that thing because my bomb arrow is going to explode immediately and I can't reach it with a regular arrow, I don't think. That's a sword broken. Alright, we're gonna need to scan some amiibo. Let's do that real quick. Except I can't scan amiibo in the beast itself. So I have to leave and then come back. Luckily I can just leave the area. I think it saves the progress too. I hope. I'll put my phone. Here it is. I'm on fire again. I stopped paying attention. Who knew being set on fire would be so inconvenient? It's like high school all over again. Alright, let's save our food and sleep again. Get those precious hearts back. And scan some amiibo and hope that we get some plenty of arrows. I also gotta find out which one of my bows aren't gonna light on fire. Can't even jump over that.
Ah.
Soft bed.
Oh.
Extra few hearts would be very nice to have.
Oh.
And it is raining. I wish it would rain on top of that beast. Alright. And now, lightning is a thing that's... nowhere is safe. Alright, so... this guy? You're gonna drop a bow. Bundle. Shock arrows works. And I'm gonna have to be careful because the lightning will strike my amiibo chests. Well, I'm just gonna go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Everywhere I want to go wants to kill me. I really should have a list pulled up so I can tell what amiibo drops what, so I don't have to be guessing and wasting drops. And now I'm freezing. No? Alright. So might have to end up stopping the stream a little bit early. Because I gotta take Nikki home, but that should be alright.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Dad took Grandma's phone to AT&T to switch to my old phone, my old flip phone, so she doesn't have a phone right now.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Alright, you're fine.
Alright.
So we've already been going 40 minutes, so it'll be 20 minutes early, which isn't a big deal. I keep on teleporting to places where bad things are gonna happen to me. So one more time. Here we go. Any second now. And it's storming over here too. Man.
Try doing peaks, they usually don't have lightning.
One more place. Because I don't want to waste too much time. If this doesn't work, then we'll just do something else for today. This will be a good day to just store up weapons and stuff like that. There we go. Nice and safe. Scan things in peace now. Doesn't help the fact that I don't know which amiibo drop what. Oh. Fire arrows. Perfect. Sword. Not what I was needing, but still very useful. A diamond. And 5 arrows. So what does that bring up our total to? So 5, 10, 15 arrows. I think that's enough to work with. At the very least, it'll get us through the some of the challenges. We'll head back. Alright, time to go be on fire again. Oh, now the loading time is really quick.
Right?
hardly helps at all. Alright, back in here again. I was on the wrong side. Which way did I want to be again? Does it still work? Let us try this one more again. Also checking, looks like there's some more people here. Everything's still going good. I need to make sure I got this planned out. So I gotta climb up that. I gotta shoot the blob thing. I don't think I can shoot it from here, can I? I don't see it. You know what? I can do this actually. I didn't even check to see if I can shoot it from down here somewhere. Save myself some hearts by not having to, there it is. I don't have a great angle on it. But what I can do, instead of all that weird flipping, oh, wait a minute. Nope, not a good angle. Alright, let's try this. See anywhere now. Back inside. I think I took it. Yep. And then. Oh. Dang it. Kind of wasted the gale. I meant to ride it back up there and. Alright. I got some. Where's the thing? I need to find it quickly. I thought that was it. I do not have the luxury of looking for it. Alright, time to chow down. Oh, I forgot to unequip my bow. That's not great. There's a challenge I gotta do here, but I don't remember what it was. Something to do with rotating this, and I want to say. Oh. I can do that to like give myself a few seconds to look around. You're good. You're fine. Does doing this help in any way whatsoever? Not that I can tell. So I couldn't see where the thing stopping me from going, getting the thing was. I was planning on climbing that up, but that works better if the thing's actually facing upwards like a ladder. through so much food. Oh, all of my bows catch on fire. So that is going to be very tricky when it's time to fight the blight. Does regular fire activate this thing? Nope, I need a blue fire. So that's the whole thing I gotta do with this. Thing is, I'm not entirely sure how to get a blue fire up there. Alright, you know what? Take a quick break. I need you to not be on fire anymore. I said break, but for now, let's work on this thing. Now that I actually have arrows again. Recover the arrow. Got it. Now, got to remember. Alright, so yeah. I was probably cooking. Pick up the thing and don't stand underneath that when it falls, because that would kill me. That one's not too tricky.
There are 2 terminals remaining.
Off. I don't think that box fits in that door. Yeah, we don't need it for anything else, pretty sure. That door sealed up again, but we don't need that, so that's fine. What I've really got to do is remember what I'm supposed to accomplish with this. Has something to do with this, but I don't.
Right that you walked up on. I think there's an ore above in there. If I
No.
remember.
Like, I know a ball goes in here. I just do not remember where the ball was. Like I said, I think it had something to do with that weird rotating thing. Oh. I have to hit a blue flame with it. I have to hit it with a blue flame. That's what it is. The question though is, how do I get a blue flame out there? Alright. I have an idea. The question is if I'm going to be able to make it. Because you got to run up this ramp. Get out there. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head out there one more time and take a look around, see if maybe there's I was gonna use up my last scale, and by use up I mean waste. Yep. Waste. Stop being on fire. Well, that was a waste. But I kind of did that on purpose so I can let it recharge. Get off 3 of them because I think I need them. Alright. Let's venture outside again. I bet there's something to do with this nice big open gap. Probably not. Enemies down there. Alright, let's explore outside a little bit. Like, I'm pretty sure I know where it's at. I just don't remember how to actually do the thing that it wants me to do. Oh, you know what, actually? Yeah, so I know the orb is supposed to like roll through here. Just actually getting the orb in here that I don't remember how to do. Wait. Get all the movements done before I walk out there and catch on fire. Let me also heal up a little bit. System here. The question is, how do I open this? I need that blue flame, but where is a blue flame that's close enough to here so I can open it? Oh. That being said, considering where those guys are spawning out there, I think somewhere around there is the bow. I need you to not be on fire. Alright, I'm gonna change course again and see where these things are spawning at, because maybe I can at least oh, that is not the way you want to jump. As your health advisor, I recommend you do not jump in that direction, Link. Can't jump over that. The goop's on the right side, looks like. There you are. Alright, gotta do this quickly so that I don't waste too much. Alright, I'll deal with that in a minute. Looking for a blue flame out here somewhere. Not seeing anything. Retreat to catch my breath. I wonder if an arrow is going to last long enough for me to light it up here, turn this to the side, walk up there and shoot it over there.
I'm trying to remember how I did it.
You know, let's just try with this weapon. I'm sure the durability is pretty low already anyway. The thing is, you can't sprint because it turns off the flame. Which kind of sucks. Come on, man. You're running the Olympic torch. Only you're running it through a volcano, so you're gonna take damage. This might be it. Oh. Nailed it. I guess I was just overthinking it. And then the ball rolls. Alright, we got it. And then I already not unlocked, yeah, I destroyed the weird goop on that last one. So all I gotta do is fly up there. And then we can face the blight. And we'll be able to do all that with some time to spare. Nailed it.
Just one.
Yeah. I just forget which way it's supposed to go. Alright. And because I don't want to have to do with all the climbing while being on fire stuff, I'm just going to wait a few seconds for that Rivali's Gale to recharge. Just for fun, though. While we're waiting for that to recharge, let's cook some fish. Oh, I have to be out here in the fire, otherwise... Okay, there we go. Perfect. Actually, let's not waste too many of those. Alright, you know what? Whoop.
Rivali's
There it
Gale
goes.
is now
Oh,
ready.
that should have been just in time. Alright, we're gonna get that last thing. And I guess I better get prepped to fight the blight. Yeah. We'll wait till the fight actually starts to equip that. We've only got a few of these arrows. And let's not waste too much time. But I prefer a two-handed weapon, or one-handed attack up. Alright, let's go. Cutscene. Makes you not on fire for a few seconds.
Nice. Now there should be a new. Stay focused.
Refill health. Do this thing. And face the blight. So you gotta face this guy while on fire and eating and making sure to not die. Let's do this.
Watch out for that sword.
And I don't remember any of the attack patterns, so... Come on. I'm already so low on health again. It's ridiculous. And then all my bows are going to be catching on fire, so I can't use them, or I have to use them up and unequip them constantly. Oh, that took a lot of health.
Go for it.
That one has like no reach though. Oh, that's just unfair. Oh, my sub's not reaching. That's not fair. My only weapon that's reaching him when he's all the way up there does not do that much damage.
Now's your chance.
Oh, that's just ridiculous. This is going to be hard, not because of the fact that I'm on fire, but because I can't do damage. That scared me. Phase 2, use bombs. I gotta get to phase 2 first, though. If you can please come back to the fight, I'd appreciate it. Never thought I'd have to say that. Damage.
Come on, little guy.
So I remember the bomb part, but I forgot exactly what you're supposed to do with them. I think he like sucks in and you have to throw a bomb at him. Alright. If that's all, then we might have a chance.
That flaming ball is dangerous.
You don't say. I might have made a mistake with making too many. I knew I shouldn't have made these like 10 filling ones. Actually, these are all fine. Because yeah, I gotta wait for the health to go down more. A bow break. So yeah, I'm gonna go through a few bows for sure. Try to use the weaker ones first. Just gonna preemptively throw one out there because I will use them, so I'm sure at some point. Use this for reach. Eat food. Just do that because I'll just not use it right now. Oh, that was a waste. Alright. So what I'm trying to do, trying to use this to poke him from a distance. Do the whip attack, make him fall on the actual ground, then swap over to this sword so I can do actual damage. When I can't do that. But the whole time I gotta be making sure to not die. Which is a really important part, honestly. I didn't even remotely try to dodge that one. I can take a few more.
Go for it.
Alright, he's not falling farther to the ground from that. Where's my tens? That was a 5, I think. I'm also trying to make sure I don't waste potential hearts. I'm out of arrows also. I meant to dodge that. I was running the wrong way though.
Now's your chance.
We got it. Alright, that actually wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be. I think you had trouble with this one, didn't you? First try, on fire. So yeah, we did all the divine beasts we can do. Heart container, can't pick that up. Actually, I forgot if I picked up the heart container for the other one. I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Because it's not an amiibo drop. Here, Link, take some water. You look like you need it.
Great work, little guy.
He said he had to leave now, so 4 minutes. So we got 30 more minutes before we had to end a little early, so I can take you home.
I owe you big for this. Because of you, my spirit is finally free. Can't thank you enough.
So, I guess for now, I'll just go and... excuse me. How do I use up 30 minutes without going over? We'll scan the rest of the amiibo. We'll go free the last fairy and see where that leads us. And besides the actual final boss fights, I think that was like the most challenging thing for me to do in this trial. Daruk's protection. How I wish I had that in many a Lionel fights. And I'm still on fire. Or my bow's on fire. Alright. Let's go. You know what I can do? We'll see. If we have time at the end of the stream, we'll do a major test of strength. Maybe. See. Nope. Try to do this guy instead. That was stressful. Well, we got it done. That's the important thing. And just because shields are something I have an abundance of, let's do some shield surfing.
I love the shield surf.
So much fun. Just gonna go all the way down the mountain.
I love doing that. Just gotta be careful doing it, 'cause you can fall on it.
Yes, you can. You can also break shields very easily, which is something I actually kind of have to do because I have so many shields already that
Yeah,
my inventory's full.
what I do when I need to break a shield or get rid of some shields is shield surf.
What?
Silver bottle.
Hmm. What about it?
You bought one of those and it'll break your shield.
Here's my usual list. Alright. We're going to scan the rest of these. And if you watched the last stream, you remember I fought and defeated 2 Lionels, which resetted my Amiibo loss counter back down to 0, so I can scan all of them this time. It's been a while since I've been able to do that. Let's see if we get anything good. More arrows. So it's useful. Sword. This thing's been on fire a lot, so it's probably close to breaking. I'll use it up breaking these. Ooh, rupees and rupees. Now what I'm really hoping is we start getting some star fragments from the Zelda Amiibo and possibly even the Twilight Bow.
There's a Twilight Bow.
Yep, it works exactly the same as the light bow from the end boss fight. I also didn't see what was in that chest. I think it was probably, well, I had to have been a shield because that's the only thing I have so many of. So with that in mind, I'm going to get rid of this one that I already beat up a bit. Sword shield. It's actually weaker, but at least it's fresh. Shield. I'm not even going to remotely pick up that one because that's not great. That's a way to break those barrels. Ooh, that's pretty snazzy. So we defeated the Blight, the boss from the Divine Beast, and we had to do it while we were on fire the whole time. I want to say I was losing like half a heart every second or so. So, a boss fight which in itself is tricky while also on fire. And then the sort of dungeon-esque puzzles that we have to do while also partially on fire. So a little heads up, oh yeah, for sure. Little heads up, I got a friend with me, and I've actually got to take her home in like 20 minutes, so this stream is actually going to end early. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just finishing scanning these Amiibo, getting all the materials like that, and then we'll go and free that last fairy. We got more than enough rupees for that. We also got a couple diamonds, which means we might be able to upgrade some armor. I forgot which armor uses diamonds to upgrade. We'll see. So, officially, Thick Watch will be over this stream. But there's always the chance to get the materials needed to go back to upgrade armor with them. Alright, last one. And I saved it for last because I'm hoping to get very lucky. Because this was the one that would drop the Divine Bow, or the Twilight Bow if it does. I haven't seen her if she is. She didn't say, hasn't spoken up. If you want to go and let her know that we're about to do that, appreciate that. Oh, we're traveling that way. While I try to remember which village it was. This one. May as well let the whole gang know. We all know that's really the only reason why they watch. So long story short, a couple friends are watching, and then we freed the first divine, not the first great fairy. And you know, she's a very curvy lady.
Oh yeah.
And they all very much appreciated it. And that started the whole Thick Watch 2019 movement, where we spent a good couple streams just like scanning Amiibo and selling everything to try to make enough rupees to free them all. And
How many fairies are there?
4.
Oh, okay.
And each of them takes, one of them takes 500, the other 2 take 1,000, and the last one takes 10,000.
You can shoot a booby and get some rupees.
Yeah, but that,
Right.
yep, I can't do that. Because that goes against the challenge.
Yeah.
So also, when we were doing that fight, I completely stocked up like 2 pages worth of food that gave like 8 to 10 hearts. And now at the end of that fight, you can see how many we had left. So, so you can imagine, at the end of the fight and the puzzles that you have to do before the fight. Alright. I'm gonna wait just a couple minutes. See, let anybody know who wants to get here quickly, because it's gonna happen. I held off on like 3 different streams doing this to see if they would show up, but it's too many. I can't suppress my urges anymore. I have to see this last fairy. So if they're not here in, let's say, the next 2 minutes, it's something dumb to do for a moment. Alright, we'll do a test of strength then. And this is, I could potentially die from this and cause entertainment, so. But this should take at least a solid couple minutes. So if they're not here when we're done with this, then they're out of luck. They'll just have to watch the highlight afterwards. And once we do this, or the last fairy, because I don't think there's anything I can do that yeah, there's not much I can do in that short amount of time right now that goes with what I'm supposed to be doing. So now I'm just talking. Words are coming out of my mouth, but they don't mean anything. Once we get that last great fairy, that'll probably be the end of the stream, so I can go and take her home without worrying about being late. Alright, that's actually doing some damage. You know what? That is not going to be good for my health. Just dodged it. Need a thing. Dodge the wrong way. Compared to the first couple of times I tried to do one of these major tests of strength, this is going a lot better. Ooh, almost messed that one up. Well, I did mess it up, I just didn't die from it. Of the way through. That was remotely the right way to dodge that one. I like how I went ahead and stockpiled all those weapons to save for the final boss fights, and now I'm going through and using them on this instead. I'm also not even remotely near a pillar. Oh, come on. That was a waste. Oh, I blew up that pillar. That was a waste of 2 different pillars. Alright, exactly halfway through this fight. I'm also going to heal up. I don't have that many. Oh, I should use that first. That was foolish of me. I'm actually starting to take damage. Alright, gotta focus. I do not want to die, contrary to popular belief. Anyhow. And I do not have time to restart this, so... You know what? With that in mind, we're going to use this. Alright, so I can't stop that attack with this. And Axe is already almost done. Alright, we'll go back to this one. Alright, fight's almost over. As long as I don't die, then it shouldn't be too much longer. What other food do I have left? All relatively high food. You know what? Don't want to risk dying. I don't need to be selfish with food now. Noted. Alright, fight's over. And we've only got 10 minutes left, so that works out. I'm gonna go get that last fairy, and that'll be it for this stream. I also realized I was like pretty quiet most of that time because I was so focused on trying to not die.
Yeah.
Everybody drink water. It's good for you. We have come a long way since we started. First time I tried this, like, that health bar just laughed at me pretty much. And from that to now being able to defeat one of those, first try.
Need a pair of headphones like this for my phone.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Alright. Last chance for folks. Oh. You know what? We'll break the shield real quick. Because once I get out of this tree. Nailed it. Just for fun. I'll bring Wolfling into this one time just because. Allow him to witness. Come on. Alright guys, here we go. We're doing it. 10,000 rupees. We've sold many a steak to get to these.
So snacky.
Take a swig of water because I'm thirsty. And I ain't talking about hydration. That was dumb. Vic, watch. We have gone full circle. Let's see. Can't do that. Star fragment, star fragment. Ooh, if we actually get a few more ancient screws, we can do this. Star fragment, ancient screws. So yeah, we just gotta hope for star fragments and ancient screws, and then we can come back to thick. Alright guys, show's over. Canceling my career. That's all this whole thing was about. I am giving up my streaming. There's nothing that's going to top that. It's all downhill from here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to quit gaming in general. I'm going to sell my PC, everything. I'm going to go become a potato farmer. There's nothing more for me here. Alright, so like I said, unfortunately I had to end a little early, but that's okay. We got the important things out of the way, and we got them done in a timely manner, actually. Just back on my screen. So, thanks guys for joining. You want to come say bye to all the other people? So again, for you who didn't see, my friend Nicole.
Bye, guys.
She was just sitting over there being a creep. And it looks like we had one viewer show up just in time for we to be done. So, alright, bye guys.